Are we going?
Yeah, we're ready.
Real Brave! Live! Real Brave! Live!
Excellent. Thanks, Kevin.
You're welcome, Dan.
My name is Dan. That's Kevin. This is the intern Van, and today we're going to talk about Nsync and the Backstreet Boys. I just dove right into that one.
No.
We're getting a lot quicker.
Okay.
It's no longer a mystery what we're doing.
Yeah, there's no prologue on that.
Yeah.
Two bands that need no introduction.
Nsync and Backstreet Boys, both of which I know very little about. But,
Same. Same. Why are we doing this?
Well, because today you professed your love for the Backstreet Boys on Facebook.
I mean, don't think that's how that went down.
You had all caps. I was 13 and they were everywhere. Don't judge me.
Yeah.
On the Facebook post.
Well, I was 10.
To be fair, he was 10.
Yeah, they were everywhere. In the old year of 2000. Yeah. 2000.
All right, so if you're a Backstreet Boys fan, I'm going to have to be an Nsync fan because I just want to fight you.
Just to be contrarian.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do have. I mean, do you have anything prepared today?
No.
To fight me? Great.
Nothing.
This is a good show already.
Oh, I did listen to the first half of both Millennium by the Backstreet Boys, released in 2000, and No Strings Attached by Nsync.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the album with Bye 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 on it.
Yeah, and it's got, if I'm 100% on this.
It's gonna be May.
That's right. Because soon it's gonna be May.
I know that song.
You know that song?
It's gonna be May.
It's a song. It's a song about the calendar year.
He's saying me.
No, it's May. He's talking about May.
This is me.
It's gonna be May.
He's talking about. He's very
with
excited
an affectation
about.
on it.
He's very.
May.
He's excited about the calendar.
It's gonna be May.
Well, Justin Timberlake, very close relationship with his mom. Mother's Day is in May.
Mm-hmm. And because of that,
Also the spring solstice, I believe,
could be.
in that month.
Probably not.
I think maybe April.
It's gonna be May.
All right.
I'm trying to see if Zuckerberg's going to find out about that.
He's already shut us down.
Yeah, it could be.
The lawyers are,
Now that's a meme or a meme.
what, Zuckerberg?
Nope.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, that's
But the it's going to be May is one of the.
It's gonna.
It's just doing it on its own now.
So it's a meme.
It's a meme. Yeah.
A meme.
It's a meme. Is that the next?
No, it's me.
It's meme.
It's meme.
It's got a hard.
It's
E.
gonna be May.
It's gonna be meme.
Mm,
Oh, I get the joke now.
yeah.
It's gonna be May.
All right. And that's the show.
Thanks for watching. Real Brave.
I do have a couple of things prepared. I've got a trivia.
Oh,
All right.
all right.
And I think we have pictures.
If you guys are
We
sticking
do
around, feel
have
free to pull up
pictures.
chairs.
I mean, is there any specific reason why you're like fans of your genre, of your
she's
two
producing the
different,
show.
what's it called, boy bands that are so similar? I can't tell the difference between them.
First of all, they're man bands,
Yeah.
because no one can sing like that.
They're mans.
They're mans. This is really.
They're not boy bands. They're mans.
So let's, before we talk about the merits and demerits of each respective, both Backstreet Boys and Nsync, why don't we dive into the history of what is a boy band? What is a boy band, Dan?
Boy band is a group of boys that form a band.
So
Boys.
Perfect answer.
So Pantera, boy band?
Not a boy band.
Not a boy band. Okay. Jonas Brothers.
Be May.
Please. Please. Jonas Brothers.
Boy band.
Boy band.
Boy band?
Boy band.
But they play instruments and stuff. Don't they?
I think they've transitioned into an actual band. that
Okay.
They
You
play.
bring it up.
Well, okay. Well, how about this? The Beatles.
Boy band.
Boy band.
They're like the big.
Oh.
Are they like the first biggest boy band?
Many have argued that, yes, in fact, the Beatles were the first boy band.
Fair enough.
You have to be good looking.
Yes.
Good looking, entertaining,
Pantera's good looking.
Depends. How old were the Beatles when they started?
like 17, I think.
What do you
16,
consider a boy
17.
band?
No.
What age?
Oh, when they first started, when they were in the underground.
Yeah, they were like 16, 17.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
fine.
that's
Fair enough.
That was their boy band days. And they wore matching leather jackets.
Gonna be May.
I mean, the Monkees. The Monkees were a boy
The
band.
Monkees were put together. Well, this is a good jump off now because these two bands were put together, right? Now the Beatles weren't necessarily put together. The Monkees were put together for TV, but these two bands were put together by the same guy named Lou Pearlman. Lou Pearlman of NKOTB, NKTOBF, RFDFP.
I feel like Christina knows a lot about this stuff. And
It's gonna be May.
What's that?
It's not really NKOTB.
It's New Kids on the Block.
You wanna do it?
NKOTB. New Kids on the Block.
That's when boy band really started the name boy band.
Christina, we gotta get you on stage and talk about this.
If you have any comments and
know
you want to
more
talk about your
about this than we do.
favorite boy band, please join in the conversation.
Is anybody watching?
We have one person that commented that
Yes.
already put her thing
If
up.
9 more people comment, I will do the next show in the Burger King drive-thru.
He wants to do it so bad.
Come on, people.
What if I comment 9 times?
It's gotta be different people.
You know when we can do it though?
What's that?
Gonna be May.
I walked right into that. So okay, all right. Then what is a boy band? They have to be entertaining. They have to sing.
No, they just have to play instruments.
Milli Vanilli couldn't sing. Are they a boy band? Boy band?
Okay. They have to play instruments.
Yes.
Backstreet Boys didn't play instruments.
Backstreet Boys can sing. That's an instrument.
The voice is an instrument. It's the most intimate of instruments because it comes from within.
Sure it does.
You don't have to do
What's the
anything.
definition?
Yes, please.
On Google, a pop group composed of attractive young men whose music and image are designed to appeal primarily to a young teenage audience. Boy band. So it really comes down to their looks.
Yeah. So they're handsome, but you know what? They can sing really well too. But here's the thing: who's the guy that put the bands together?
Lou Pearlman.
Who wrote all the songs? We don't.
Various artists.
Various artists, various really producers.
Yeah, but that's arguable because Justin Timberlake wrote a lot of. He was really the voice behind that band Nsync. He wrote a lot of the music.
It's all people that were just behind the scenes. Yeah, it's incredibly produced. If you really listen to it, it's like crystal clear, great production. For obvious reasons because it's
Gonna be May.
yeah.
Don't, it's
I
too late.
missed it.
Yeah. So that was the.
Justin Timberlake was on some of the co-writing. So for me, it's got to be Justin, right? JT, all right, he's gonna take the cake because he was a Musketeer,
He was a Musketeer.
Because that was another part of being a boy band.
Right.
To have some kind of
he was the
relationship.
Musketeer with
Yeah.
his friend Britney Spears,
Yep. Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera.
He super cute for obvious reasons,
Yep.
right? Right?
He brought sexy back.
He did,
He's
but that was after.
largely credited for bringing sexy back.
So here's my Nsync story. 2000, I worked in Midtown in Times Square. And what was the show Carson Daly did?
Total Request Live.
Yes. So I worked
I
on
remember-
44th Street, right across the street from Total Request Live.
Wow.
We had a balcony overlooking it, and I was on lunch, trying to get back to the office, and Nsync did a pop-up performance in Times Square, and it looked like the apocalypse because people were screaming and running and pushing people over. Hundreds and hundreds of people turned into thousands, and then I went upstairs and watched. All traffic was stopped. Nsync performed in Times Square.
Yeah. Well, go back to the Beatles. Shea Stadium, they couldn't even hear them. My dad was there. He could not hear them because people were screaming so loud
Yeah.
and losing their minds.
Yeah,
And we've just gone along this evolution of
huge difference though.
well, big time difference.
All right, this is going to be musician-y.
So the Beatles evolved over time. Well, first of all, they were instrumentalists also, and their genre, their music, their writing style, and their just playing evolved over time.
Right.
They started out doing the that kind of stuff, and
Yeah.
it became like got way out there.
Way out there.
This guitar's awful.
It's very bad. The difference between Nsync and the Beatles, though, if you're gonna compare them, is that they wrote their music, the Beatles, and they played live. And at the Shea Stadium performance, they couldn't hear themselves.
Right.
Do you ever watch that Ron Howard documentary?
No.
It's incredible. They actually talk about how they couldn't hear a thing during that performance. All they could hear was like a tinny vocal, but they couldn't hear their instruments, none of that.
That was before like PA and
Yeah.
live sound was even a...
It was through the Shea Stadium PA speakers, which were like these little things. Dancing and singing at the same time, does that make you a musician? I don't know. It's not for me to say. But you could look really cute doing it.
Sure could.
You could.
I can and I have. And I consistently do and will continue to without any apologies. You know who else does that?
Me?
Fish.
Oh.
So they'll be jamming on what tune would that be? Punch You in the Eye, it's called.
I don't think
Speaking
being
of
a
which-
Fish fan's gonna help your Backstreet Boy argument.
Right. Sorry, I didn't bring them up at all last week, so I had to this time.
No, you tried.
No, I did not. I might have tried to get
You
the door
tried.
open.
You had a couple of
We were talking about
remarks.
jazz, so I mean, kind of.
Jazz.
Anyway.
Great about fish.
Thanks so much for asking, Nick Paulina. What's great about Fish? Everything.
No.
Except the fans. So anyway, we're talking about boy bands.
Yeah, so your Backstreet Boys love
Yeah.
comes down to probably one
Well,
song.
I wouldn't call it love. Maybe an infatuation.
It comes down to one song, probably, right?
Yeah.
And what song is that?
Backstreet's Back, baby.
Is it though?
No, wait. It's not that one.
What song is it, Kevin?
It's this old ditty from the old year of 2000. Picture yourself, the world had just breathed a sigh of relief after the Y2K bug never actually happened.
It almost happened.
The Total Request Live was at the height of its game.
Yep.
And this song came out.
Ooh, that sounds good. Was it out of tune too on the record?
Yes.
Luke Ramone's like. You know what song this is?
Yeah.
You're making her very upset. You are my fire, one desire me. When I say I want it that way, but you're two worlds away. Apart?
Heart
Can't reach
to my heart.
yo. We lost it. Can we go to the chorus?
I
Want it that way. Tell me why.
ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Tell me why.
I never wanna hear you say I want it that way.
Alright. What's worse, that or what's growing in the lava lamp?
Probably that. Or yeah, well, we got a picture of that.
We can.
So
Attempting.
what's happening there is just some semi-heated wax.
No, that is an alien baby
That's
that is growing in the lava lamp. If you can
not.
get a picture of it.
We got it.
so that's an actual that's a real vintage lava lamp that I got at a vintage thrift shop in a place near Hackensack.
You need to get your money back.
It's old.
It's growing aliens.
It's from the
and
70s.
It's probably where coronavirus.
All those Backstreet Boys' music is.
Yeah, well,
comedy.
darn. Harsh. Sorry, Van. How many platinum records do you have out there?
Yeah, it's easy to judge people from where you're sitting with all your platinum records.
Now we're just taking stats.
Meanwhile, back in the day, I completely destroyed this band every single day.
Oh yeah, me too. For sure.
I've grown up a little bit. I mean, look, back 2000, 2001, they were huge. Nsync huge. I just didn't understand it. I was a musician playing live. I didn't understand any of this stuff. 20 years later, literally 20 years later, you kind of look back at it differently. And
I gotta say, open-mindedness is a virtue for sure. And I consistently have an opportunity week to week. You give me this opportunity to practice my top levels of open-mindedness as I...
That's nice.
To my chagrin.
You know what else?
It's gonna be made.
There's only supposed to be one of those.
So, one thing I was listening to when I was listening to the first part of Millennium is that there was some shredding guitar solo on the first track on the album.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't play it, so
No.
you want to play it for me?
No, I don't know how it goes. But it was something like... Something like that.
Did they play it?
No,
Probably
not, no. But
Why the Jonas Brothers, they play their music, so you got to give it to them.
I saw a video of Nick Jonas playing live. Do you know the video I'm
I
talking
know what
about?
you're talking about, and he totally muffs he
Yeah.
does like the guitar like this.
Yeah.
And you're anticipating like the most amazing guitar
And
line
it's like-
ever, and it was like. That's what it sounded like for real. If you have any comments about the Backstreet Boys Nsync battle that we're having right now, which is, I was expecting more.
I mean...
Please comment below.
Backstreet Boys, it just sounded just from the very cursory glance that I got from both bands. I just like the Backstreet Boys sound better. It sounded less produced, which I appreciate. Nsync just sounded just like somebody went into like the studio and was like, let's press this button and then this button. Let's use this hip hop drum track from the 90s that's like... I hate that. Not a big fan of that particular groove.
All right.
That like sort of swung, shuffle...
It's kind of like a shuffle, yes. Excuse me. Well, I personally found it very interesting to listen to Justin Timberlake's voice back in 2000 versus today, and it sounds like a little tiny kid versus today, which I can't do because of copyright reasons.
Sure.
We might even get shut out over this, but I do have some trivia. You want to give it a shot?
Let's do it.
All right. I don't have any of the answers.
Do we have buzzers? I wish I could use the orchestra hit. You know the orchestra hit? The
Nope.
What time is it?
It's 20. You're leaving, aren't you?
I'll be right back.
All right.
Do I have
Well,
it? Yeah, I do.
Do you want to do the Backstreet Boys quiz first, Kevin?
Yes.
Yes. The answer is I'm gonna find all the answers first, so I can win. You want to put up the whatever?
Yeah.
The scoreboard.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what you're going for.
There's 5 questions, and he's carrying a keyboard, folks. Don't hurt yourself.
Dangerous spot for that. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You're just gonna block it all out. Everybody's looking at your butt.
No, I took that off.
Okay.
At least I'm trying.
I don't think this is the one. And if it is not, I don't know.
Wow.
So this is quality time, folks. Oh, are you ready?
Nope.
So, Backstreet Boys has a new tour coming up.
They do.
Yeah, talk about the tour.
What is he
Where's
doing?
Nsync doing?
Nsync's not together because they broke up, and Joey Fatone, he's got his own like restaurant. I don't know what Lance Bass is doing. Lance Bass should have his own like low key barbershop band. Lance Bass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's the bassist.
He's not the bassist. His last name is Bass though for some reason.
Like Seabass.
Lance Bass. Then there's the guy with the hair, and then the other guy with no hair.
Yes.
I don't know. What are you doing?
So, this is the sound that I don't like. Wait, 55. You know that one?
Yeah. Did we use this in a concert?
Yeah.
We did?
Oh, that's the first song. Backstreet Boys.
Oh wait. Nope. That's Britney Spears, isn't it?
Wait. Oh, baby, baby.
Yeah.
That's it. This is the sound from the 90s that we all hate. Alright, so this is my buzzer.
That's actually sung by goats.
Oh.
All right, so I don't have a buzzer.
That's not a good one. I'm gonna do D. D natural.
Natural.
D major.
What's the name of the app again?
Ham horn.
Ham horn. All right.
You still gonna use the rubber lubber?
I could use a rubber dubber. No.
I heard some Bob Weir singing in the background.
Terrence
Yeah.
makes a good point that NSYNC seems to have done better for themselves individually.
Thank you, Terrence, and feel better. Yes.
Yeah, that's.
Although when the Backstreet Boys came out on a bunch of shows on stage, they've completely blown people's minds away with their performances and just coming back.
But yeah, they're on stage now. How much better for yourself can you be doing than still being in it?
Nsync trivia first. We will do 5 questions, and the first question is: who are the members of Nsync? Go ahead, Kevin.
This is gonna be Justin Timberlake, Joey Fatone, Lance Bass,
Yeah.
and the other guys, and the Funky Bunch.
And the correct answers are.
You have them in front of you?
No.
The heck?
Why don't I have this?
What's
I
at
don't know.
stake, by the way? Does the winner get anything? No, the loser just has to listen to.
This is a high quality show. The answers are Justin, Chris, Joey, JC, and Lance. Interesting note. Nsync, are you mocking me?
I'm not.
Do we have another place to put this? He's holding a piano. We have a tiny table holding a mic and this thing. What else do you want to put? Okay, you want this? Here you go. Fine. So funny thing, I guess, is that the name Nsync came from the last letter in each of their first names. Why do I know that? Because I read it today, not because I prepared.
Because he studied Nsync and he noticed it before anybody else. Hey, I'm seeing a pattern here.
That's right.
What about the asterisk?
See, we looked that up, and we found that there was a reason for it, but it was really lame.
It should be pronounced asterisk Nsync.
First of all, they said star. It's a star. It's not a star.
It's an asterisk.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
Shift
it's... No, but the star on a phone is... It's a star.
It's an asterisk.
It's not doing what I want it to do, but okay. Do we have another one?
Yeah. NSYNC's name came from Justin Timberlake's mom. True or false?
Technically true because it came from the part of his name.
I just answered this question.
Yeah.
All right, 2 points for Kevin.
So, good. You're making the point rules?
The loser, by the way, has to purchase lawn tickets in Camden to see the Backstreet Boys reunion tour.
They're only $39.
They're only $39, but the drive down there will probably cost you just some.
Tell me why, Kevin.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
We've got 4 minutes for this
Right.
game.
What's there's a fill in the blank. What's the deal with this pop life, and when is it gonna fade out? The thing you've got to realize, blank. We got the gift of melody, gonna bring it to the end.
True.
As a fill in the blank.
Is it girl?
It's what we're doing is not a trend. It's a quote.
Oh,
Apparently.
it's like lyrics.
It's a quote.
It's a quote from who?
It's poetry.
Oh, it's a quote from them talking about their music.
Yeah.
In an interview.
I knew that.
Okay.
I think my answer true was correct. Can I give me a point?
Yeah, that's the closest.
Where did you find
I don't
this
know.
quiz? Where did Nsync's come? Where did Nsync name come from?
George shaking his head.
Other than Justin's mom. Where? Yes.
False.
No. Where did Nsync's name come from?
True.
I can do. Oh.
Are you taking points away?
I can't.
I don't know any of these questions. It's ridiculous.
Wait, you picked the question.
No, it's on a website.
Oh.
It's some random website.
This is what happens when I don't make up the quiz.
Well, you were busy texting your friends. Dun, dun, dun. Do we have that sound? Last week you should have been here. We had a jazz thing going on, and it was very, very low key. Very low key. Next time we do that, I'm wearing a robe.
Okay.
And I'm going to have a pipe.
All that I do, blank. Don't want to lose it, but I'm not like that. What's the fill in the blank?
Girl.
No. All that I do. What?
Justin Timberlake.
Nope. All that I do is not good enough for you. Apparently, this has a double meaning now, Dan.
Fair enough.
Great.
All right.
Good game, everybody.
So, I don't think we have time for the Backstreet Boys thing, which is a shame. Somebody just walked by and said we're talking about bad bands. Ladies and gentlemen, this is true music. I mean, here at Real Brave, we accept all types of music
It's true.
for the sake of humanity.
It's true. We joke around, folks, but that open-mindedness, you know, all of our instructors here, we approach every lesson with that same level of open-mindedness. You know, what might speak to me might not speak to you and vice versa, but what we do here in part of our instruction is we gear the lesson specifically toward each student. So if you come in, you want to learn Nsync or Backstreet Boys, we're going to give our 110% to make sure that we do that.
We're gonna, and especially if it's...
It's gonna be May.
He took off his glasses, so that means you know it was serious.
He was being very serious. There's a thing, right, when you take your glasses off?
I didn't even realize I did that.
You did. It was quite interesting.
I'm one of those guys, huh?
Do we have a lower third for that?
For taking off your glasses
Yeah.
seriously? No, I wasn't. I didn't. Okay.
We do have a lower third for who you are today, though.
Biggest NSYNC fan.
Yeah.
Backstreet Boys fan.
Oh, you're a Backstreet Boy fan.
Yeah.
Oh, you spelled his name wrong. That's okay. Bigger.
Wasn't like that last week, too?
I think so.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the show. If you have any comments, thoughts, perceptions, brilliant ideas. I know what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to bring the accordion on stage.
It's on stage. It's next to Van.
I wanted you to play the accordion on
Looks
stage.
like everyone will have to tune in next week to Real Brave Live.
Like and comment below. See us next week, 6 o'clock, Real Brave Live. Thanks,
Real
everybody.
Brave.